Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whatever time it is. I hope you are having a good one. Welcome back to House Flipper 2 with Rash Decision. If you enjoy this type of content, please leave me a like, subscribe, and maybe even a comment to let me know. Enjoy the video. Oh, son of a beach, I am ready to be done with this house. Okay. Hello, my beautiful audience. We are back in what should be the final episode. I should probably put some pictures right there. In the final episode of Son of a Beach, our beach house should be done this episode. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't. All I've got to do is this bedroom, this little playroom, and play study. I'm not quite sure what. We'll see what the furniture has in store for us, because really what's going to matter is the futon and this closet right here. I might go outside. I might put out some chairs out here. I might put some chairs on the lower portion of that deck, and I might put something on the rear deck. I'm not exactly sure because it is a small deck. Maybe like a grill. Maybe just a grill. Who knows? But anyway, actually, I really don't like that idea. I even just in one of the mod review Mondays, even was saying that, hey, you shouldn't put grills, like that close to a house, especially under a cover, that kind of thing. But let's go ahead. Let's get into it. I will see you on the other side. All right, that's actually going to do it for this particular flip. So let's go ahead and take a final tour because part of the recording got lost. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Let's go ahead and walk through, and I'll explain what I'm talking about. At one point, I was doing the study upstairs, and I looked over and realized that OBS was not recording. I'm not exactly sure when it stopped recording or what caused it to stop recording, but some of the footage was left over, and I'm sure you'll see it in the final video. I haven't edited it yet, obviously. I'm still recording it. But there was I did open it up in Audacity just to see how long the clip was, and it was about 9 minutes. So I have no idea when it stopped, why it stopped, etc., 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 etc. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll just pretend that it's there and keep moving forward. So let's go ahead and go inside. As we see here, we have our nice little porch area with a couple of chairs, a table, looking out over the sea. As we go in the front door, of course, you saw this in the previous episode, have a nice little lobby area here. Have the living room over this direction with a wonderful little TV. Wanted the TV to feel like the center of this room, as though this is a lived-in residence. I didn't want this to feel like a showcase. I wanted this to feel like a lived-in residence. So that's kind of what I built. I built it in the style of, this is what comfort would be to the people that live here, and this is what it would look like if someone built this house to be comfortable in it. This is built to be more like a vacation home, so there's not really as many amenities in the house. For example, just as you just saw, the kitchen is not as large. The kitchen only has like basic amenities, things that you would expect to find in a kitchen, and basically nothing else. There's nothing superfluous to what you absolutely need. And of course, the bathroom is the same way. Even the sink is a little bit smaller. I did want to put a larger sink in here, I will admit. And I probably could have moved the window over, but I didn't really want to put the window right up against this glass. I didn't want to put that windowsill right up against the glass. So that's kind of a compromise, is what that ended up being. But it is at least a full shower, full toilet, full sink. You know, you have the whole 9 yards. It's just a little bit less luxurious than you would normally see. It's just a vacation house on the beach. And of course, out here in the back porch, you have this wonderful little seating area. I just did this entirely because I realized that it would fit exactly perfectly in this space, and it felt like a good use of the space. So that's what I did. I see right here, I did I see right there as well. I'm not going to worry about them at this point. I'm just going to do the tour. We're going to be done with it. That's exactly what we're going to do. So I do apologize. I got my throat's a little bit dry. I haven't been drinking as much water as I should be lately. But back here we have a bench. We have our nice little charcoal grill. Didn't really do much with the exterior vegetation, and it's mostly because it's on the beach. It doesn't really need a whole lot of vegetation, and what was here I felt like was perfectly fine for what it was. It doesn't need anything else. So let's go ahead, we'll go upstairs. Of course, I did place the pictures here to remind you of where you are. And one at the top of the stairs to remind you where you came from. So, I did find something that looks very much like a futon. I don't know if this actually is supposed to be a futon, but that's exactly what it looks like. Like, it really does look like it could just fold right out, and you could be right there, snooze bell in no time. So that's what I decided it was. I decided it was a futon, and that's what it is. And of course, over here we have our study area. Wanted to go with a larger desk here for work, and then I realized that there was just so much extra room, so I decided to add like a couple of extra monitors. Let's say this person works in like finance, business, IT work, you know? There's a lot of different things you could do with this setup, and it really would be someone who probably would have quite a bit of money.
Have a good evening, sir.
All right, have a good one, my dude.
See you.
But you could use this space for just about anything. So having the 3 monitors, it was more ostentatious than I planned to begin with. But having this windowsill right above these monitors, I love this. I love this setup so much that I'm sitting here actively thinking how I might be able to replicate it in the house that I'm renovating in the real world. And I genuinely love this so much that I'm thinking about directly copy pasting it into the plans that I have for the room that's going to become my studio. We'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. If I do end up going that way, I will be putting a video about it on the channel. And I'll be doing all that work myself. Like that is a DIY project. I'm going to be tearing out a piece of the wall because the other side of that wall is just a covered carport. It was screened in at one point. I may probably just screen it in again, or possibly even just turn it into a breezeway sunroom, or maybe just a sunroom if I can get the windows. But anyway, so this is the nice little study area, and I love how this came out so much that just leave it on the table. I'm gonna try to reproduce this in the real world. Like this, I want this to be my study. I love this so much. So there we go. We got the futon. We have the study. Have the couple of plants here and there. Nothing really crazy. And then in the closet, of course, we just have like a couple of little things, some boxes, a little bit of storage, and we have like a coat hanging on a hook. I just wanted to seem like, wanted to give it a little bit more of that lived-in appeal. Maybe like, I could even, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to add in a suitcase. I think that's in here. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Yeah, we're going to add in a suitcase. We're actually going to add a couple. Let's see. Yeah, I like that color. Let's just go with that color. I'm going to add in a couple here. Let's see. There's one. There's two. And let's add a different color to say that somebody else's it's somebody else's luggage. Let's see, 3. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll say that this is the luggage of the people that use this as a vacation home. They came in, they store their luggage and all their the stuff they need for the vacation here, and they just use it throughout the rest of the house. And of course, there's the storage underneath the stairs as well. This could be just maybe like trash, or it could just be extra boxes or things of that nature. Like, it doesn't really have to be anything. It can be whatever we want it to be because, we're building the house, right? So in here, we have the master bedroom. Over here, I decided to just put up another little storage area, these nice little covered bins. Up here, have the little round boxes as well for like hats and that kind of thing. Got the, I loved how this little set of drawers comes up right in the, like, it just perfectly fits in this little cubby hole. And I love it because it matches this one. And this one comes in right underneath that slope. So it's wonderful. And all of this does match because I was sitting there thinking, as I'm putting their bedroom together, if somebody wanted this to be their vacation house, they probably wanted the quickest, easiest vacation house they could buy. So they probably just bought a not a living room suit, a bedroom suit, and just threw it all in here, no questions asked, and bought the first comforter they saw that they liked. It was purple, great, goes with the carpet, and then of course we have like a couple of chairs over here with a little table. Nothing really special, nothing really major. This over here, I've been to a lot of hotels in my time, especially here recently where I've been traveling for my job, that kind of thing. That sort of situation. And they've always got like these big comfy chairs in like every room I've ever been in. And like a little side table for you to like use your laptop or set a drink on while you watch TV, things like that. I would have loved to have a TV in this room, but I decided not to because I can't justify it. I should have put molding in here. I put molding out here, but I never put the molding in here. You know what? I'm going to go through and we're going to do that right now just so I can say I'm not a jackass. Is that the one I use? No, this is the one I use because I used the pure white in this one. So yeah, because I love the way they did the molding for this game because it just passes right through everything. That was a lesson hard learned from House Flipper 1, I feel like. Mostly because in House Flipper 1, at this stage, if I needed to place molding, I wouldn't. I would have to move all of this furniture, make sure that none of it is going to clip with the molding. And then, like this right here, I'd have to move this drawer set of drawers out. But here, it just passes right through. And I absolutely love the way they do the molding here, because right there, that was easy. That was super easy. And I completely forgot to add it previously, and now I can add it. There we go. You know what? Actually, I could use a clock up there as well. Doing these little tiny finishing touches here. I do apologize. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. This is the last room, and we have the balcony behind us. There's just a couple chairs on it, but we'll do one final sweep as we leave. And then, of course, at the end of the video, I didn't like the turnout for the showcase video I did for the last flip, so I'm probably not going to do that again. I'm just going to put the price that I got for this just as the ending, as the finale to this video. You'll see it, and it's just going to be a really nice, simple thing. There we go. Get it in white. Put it right up inside of this arch. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right. So there it is. And of course, out here on the balcony, we just have a couple of sun chairs, nice little lantern. And of course, inside we have, you can see the greenery through the window. Decided to go a little bit crazy with the greenery in here, just because, and I do apologize, I really love these orchids. I absolutely love these orchid plants. But yeah, I just decided to go a little bit crazy because I feel like someone who lives here, who would enjoy the ocean, probably enjoys natural colors, natural things. So that's why a lot of these, the tones that are used are earth tones, very woodsy, almost like a driftwood, but not quite that dark, or that blanched, I should say. So of course, we have like a lot of whites, a lot of the shiplap almost that I've used before, but in this case, going all the way up, we have a lot of these geometric lines that are just wavy all the way through the house, where it kind of just flows from one floor to another. And this right here was actually a really cool, where it hard stops at the stairs. That was actually, that was a spur of the moment idea, and I loved it so much I kept it. I couldn't not keep it. I thought about wrapping it all around. I remember there was some kind of problem with doing it on this side, but it looks fine as it is because it has this wonderful flow to it. Very flowy walls, very, it feels like a cabin on the beach. It feels like a very modern cabin on the beach. It feels very comfortable, and I absolutely love how this house came out. I'm especially happy with how the exterior came out, especially. There I go with them redundancies. But I love how the exterior came out, particularly because this combination of colors really, I love everything about it. It has everything I like in an exterior setup. It has, of course, it has like the shiny siding that's in a nice, rich color. You have the offsetting contemporary colors. You have the earth tones that ground it and kind of frame it out. Everything about the exterior of this house is ticking all the boxes for me, and I could not have done it better if I tried. I feel that that's absolutely how I feel about it. But we'll see you in the next flip, my dudes. Have a good one. Cheers.